Go! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to session 59 of Adventure for Beginners. I'm Kevin, and I'm joined here with the rest of the peeps we got. We got Allison, Josh, Jimmy, and of course our DM Travis. So I don't know. I guess last week we had a shorter session, so we didn't really get a catch up. So let's do a brief round the horn, around the table, whatever you want.
Round
to
the
call
horn,
it.
I like it.
Whatever you want to call it. Josh, what's been going on?
So it's been just very quiet. My nieces and nephews were over at Norfolk visiting relatives over there, so I haven't had them or seen them for a while. I'm expecting some very cute golden Labrador puppies in like 8 weeks from now.
Oh, puppies!
Oh.
It's going to be awesome. It's also going to be a lot of work. And other than that, it's been relatively quiet. Oh, and it's been raining like hell for like the last couple of thousands of days in Australia.
Nice.
40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah.
Rain. All the rain.
That happened once.
Almost.
I think.
That's pretty much it, though.
All right.
All right, short and sweet.
Dude, puppies are super exciting. That's awesome.
Labrador puppies.
As long as we can cash in on puppy cams to drive our viewership up, I'm okay with it.
Yes, need some puppy cams. There you go.
I'll see what I can do.
Allison, you went to MagFest.
Yes,
Okay,
I went
first
to
of all,
MagFest.
what is MagFest? Because I still don't know what it is.
Yeah, what the fuck is
Okay,
MagFest?
sorry. MagFest is a music and gaming festival, and it was this weekend in the National Harbor in Maryland. So it was only a 30-minute drive for me. It wasn't that bad. At first I wasn't going to go, but then I went, and it ended up being a ton of fun. I'm still really exhausted, and my voice is kind of like... because I just talked so much and so loud. They had games from, like, they had tons of old computers, old computer games, console games, like arcade games, tabletop games, card games, basically any kind of game you could think of. They had a lot of performers, like there was DJs and performers basically 24/7 going, cosplayers, different like smaller artists playing. I saw a proposal. There was this group called the Triforce Quartet that was playing, and they were doing like all sorts of like video game music, but like in a classical style. And then someone proposed, and it was like super adorable. I got to see a lot of friends I play games with and people from college and stuff. I played far too much DDR, and I got to dance with a really drunk He-Man and Skeletor, and it was hilarious. So it was great. It was really great. I have a picture that I posted on Twitter. It's really funny. So, oh, and I got to see a Dr. Horrible. I've never seen a Dr. Horrible cosplayer before, so that made me super happy.
Oh, wow.
So,
Nice. Good
all right, someone else.
good
Jimmy.
Old Dr. Horrible.
What's up, everybody? I had class this morning. It's just about it. Oh, wait. I had class this morning and didn't get to go because I locked myself out of my house.
Nice.
Is that what happens when the wife is out of
like
town?
a key rock?
It's snowing / raining
It
and
is.
cold here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm out with the dog in the morning walk, and so we got like back doors and upstairs that have, you put bars on them to make sure nobody can break in or whatever. And I've just been careful about it since I'm the only one in the house while Audrey's away. So everything was nice and safely barred. And the front door I went out, I just didn't grab my keys, and normally I don't lock the knob, so I opened the deadbolt left and then shut the door, and as I shut it I was like, wait, did I lock the knob too? Yes, I did.
So
Fast forward like an hour and a half later, and I got into my house.
So how
Wait,
did
how'd
you
you
have
get
to
in?
deal with that then? Was that a locksmith type deal? Or?
No, it's a house, but
He's actually a rogue in
the property
real life.
manager, so we are renting the house, and the property manager had made a fail-safe key. So I was just driving from where I am to Arlington, basically, to pick up a key and then leaving.
So
Oh wait,
you have
not
like
driving, calling my dad to come pick me up, Drive me and the dog out to Arlington and drive us back.
Oh.
I was just gonna say, so you have your car keys and home keys separate?
No.
No, because who the fuck does that?
Nobody does that.
Now I'm just like keeping my keys next to me, and they're just like the rest of the day I've just kept them there. So I missed my stat class, which I was a little unhappy about. 'Cause that's not the one I want to miss. That's it. That's my day.
That's so funny. My apartment door, like to leave my apartment, I have to lock it. But if I leave my apartment building, it auto locks. So I'm always like, I always stop in the doorway of the apartment building, and I'm like, do I have my keys? Because I do not want to get locked out in Wisconsin in winter on like a weekend when the office.
Yeah, that would be awful.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially if I go running, I like don't take my phone, so that would be very bad.
You'd just be stuck outside in the freezing cold.
Yeah, just like waiting for a neighbor to let me in.
Someone, please.
Yep, at which point they could be pilfering my apartment because it would then be unlocked. But
Oh,
yeah, I guess that's a segue into me. So yeah, we haven't done updates since the fateful weekend. Unfortunately, my Packers did lose in the NFC Championship game. I'm still a bit salty, but they have themselves to blame for that one. So I did, for whatever god unknown reason, watch the Pro Bowl last night, and
You did?
yeah, I know, right? But Jordy Nelson caught a touchdown, and Clay Matthews ran up and did like the jump celebration, even though they were on different teams, because apparently they draft the Pro Bowl now.
Mhm.
But yeah, other than that, not a whole hell of a lot here. I got my beer that I brewed in bottles this weekend. So
Nice.
yeah, one more week for secondary fermentation or whatever. And yeah, we're good to go.
Nice.
Sweet.
Carbonation, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
So I
covered
have
it.
to jump in. I have to jump in real quick.
Yes.
Pro Bowl is the worst All-Star game of any sport.
Oh, it
Am I
really
right?
is. It
Yep.
really.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's-
absolutely.
They didn't.
Hockey may be a close
Yay,
second
sports, do
Yeah.
the thing with the ball.
because they do a draft as well,
Or the puck.
and that's fairly new. And there's no penalties, and I don't mind no penalties, but they don't even practice a power play. I think the final score was 17-12 for a hockey match,
in
which
hockey? What?
yeah, because they didn't play defense at all. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is stupid.
Well, the Pro Bowl sucks because rightfully so, no one wants to get hurt because you're paid like a few thousand for the game, like, which is good money, but these guys have like $1 million contracts that could get voided if they get a career-ending injury. So
It just seems like a weird forced thing.
yeah, like I like that people vote and give people the honor of saying you're an all-pro, you went to the Pro Bowl because you're awesome at your position, but they don't need to actually play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. They should do a virtual game. Draft them and then set up a game in Madden.
Play in Madden, yes.
and have the AIs play each other.
Dude, that actually might be a huge hit if they did it.
Have
That
you
would be a huge hit.
have
Are
you guys
kidding?
seen 4chan does this every year with FIFA?
With
Oh,
FIFA?
really?
Every board they create players based on real people. So like the video game boards have Gaben on their team, and they make
That's amazing.
Gaben into a FIFA
And he's
player.
got all 100s on stats.
That's awesome.
But and they stream the whole thing. It's actually really funny to watch because it's all the FIFA AIs just playing against each other.
Nice.
But-
Yeah, I know they always do a simulation with Madden at the beginning of the year to predict the Super Bowl teams, which I think is
Oh,
kind
do
of...
they? That's cool.
Yeah, they do that every year. And I don't remember who it was last year. I'm kind of curious because Seahawks Patriots would probably be like a high probability of that happening.
Dude, fuck this Super Bowl.
Yep. Yeah, I'm cheering for the Seahawks because I would much rather they win than the Patriots.
Fair enough.
All right, but sorry, Josh. American sports talk time is now over. We should probably.
Allison also
Okay.
just like, I don't know what
You at
Yeah.
least know what the teams are, though.
Yeah,
Like,
because I don't have a choice.
You see, I'm Australian. Overseas sports means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so
to me. I
Josh,
stay
tell
out.
us about cricket and rugby, man.
yeah.
I don't know
How's
if it's
koala
probably about-
wrangling using
Koala
snakes
I hate
as
cricket, I hate
lassos?
rugby, and if I was going to watch one, I'd watch ice hockey. Or
There you go.
Alright, yeah,
Ice
fair
hockey's
enough.
sweet because there's fights.
enough.
That's the only reason I
basketball.
watch it.
Oh, see, there's
I-
better reasons to watch
There's better
hockey.
reasons
there
to
you
watch
Hon-
hockey than the fights.
Honestly, though,
Not
Josh,
really.
I
There's
think
hot
cricket.
guys. That's a good reason.
Aw.
There you go.
See, I don't like the whole
That's why I
fight-
watch
the-
ice hockey.
The fighting thing actually sucks because it is a big reason why people tune in, and it distorts the game because then teams draft people whose job it is to go out and
The
basically
enforcers.
Good.
be enforcers, and then it actually like leads to less skilled play. I really don't like it. I could do with
Alex
less
is
Alex,
fun.
okay with it.
Please, do you want to see fights? Go watch a rugby match for like 10
Yeah.
I know.
minutes.
And those are
They
real
don't-
fights
they don't-
Yeah,
too.
those guys are crazy.
They don't have an actual fight. That's just part of the sport.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
they
that just
have
is the
fights.
game.
Oh, no,
And
no,
now
no,
for the
they have
30-second
fights.
knockout round. Go.
Yeah.
People swing, and the referee has to literally get in between the two of them. Like the captains are gonna like pull their team members
No.
apart.
Do the
That
was-
referees
That-
get helmets? Like
that was
that's
the
the
joke.
big thing for
That
me
was the
is-
joke, Josh. That was the joke. How it's just
Yeah.
part of the sport.
Yep. But yeah, Josh, I will say though, I actually do find cricket more interesting to watch than baseball.
Oh, that hurts.
Are you kidding? Get out.
I like
Get out.
cricket. I like cricket too.
Dude, cricket's
Are you actually
I
American?
love baseball though.
American baseball is so fucking boring.
What?
They
No,
need.
no.
They need a
my
pitch
God.
clock. They need
Oh
a
my
pitch clock.
gosh.
I did watch the 7th game of the World
Cool.
Series.
You don't
though.
get your president anymore.
I didn't watch the World Series because I was pissed that my team lost. Just
Ah.
like you may,
Yeah,
The
no,
reason-
I feel
The
you.
reason they put the Super Bowl a week after, they get an off week is to get all the other fans who are really embittered to be like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's watch some football, whatever.
Yeah. Like, give them an extra week to get over it. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Kevin.
maybe someday we'll start a sports talk show on Twitch. But
Yes.
for
In
now,
the meantime, let's
for
do
now,
some
let's go
Dungeons
and back in
and
some
Dragons.
D&D.
Kevin, you want to update real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. So
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Kevin,
yeah,
that
hey,
guy.
Kevin.
sure. What have I been up to? I had a super busy week at work last week. Just nailing down deadline stuff. We had a big press conference, and I guess it went pretty good. I didn't know Microsoft's making holographic lens glasses, but apparently we are. So there's that.
Oh, was that the awkward Cortana thing that Total Biscuit was talking about?
No,
Or-
that
Oh
was
no, that's
beforehand.
a different thing.
That was
Okay.
same press conference, and it was somewhat a little bit awkward, but
Yeah,
but
so,
apparently everyone went really crazy about the holographic lenses. So that was cool. And then on Sunday, my after hours gaming league for Dota,
Huh.
we beat Bungie, so that was exciting. We had a come from behind win, so that was good. Always feels good to get those. And I don't know, I've been playing Resident Evil on stream, and I'll probably play some after we play tonight because it's fun and it's scary and it's a great game. One of the greatest games, I would say, but that's me.
Nice.
Oh, I have one other quick update. If you're done, Kevin.
Oh yeah.
So Friday was the day to start getting your Gen Con badges, so I got my Gen Con badge, and my DM and his wife were the ones that were reserving the housing that I'm staying at, and we're actually in downtown Indianapolis instead of like a 30-minute drive away in the boonies by the airport. So we're going to be in the Skywalk, which is basically like you don't even have to go outside to get into the convention center, so I'm super excited about that. Like it's really hard to get there. So going to Gen Con, if you like tabletop games, go.
Yeah, Gen Con looks super cool.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to go to that. Really excited. And then I'm done. All right, let's play some D&D.
All right.
All right,
Yes.
Travis.
now I've got one more thing.
Oh.
Kevin,
No.
Do it.
WTF is calling the new browser Spartan, and Cortana being like basically the little office assistant that was in like Microsoft Word, the little paperclip guy. Seriously,
Fuck that paperclip.
they're trying to like make Halo like new internet thing.
Well,
Yeah,
Microsoft owns Halo.
Yeah, but Kevin, we don't need Clippy with boobs. I mean, it's not necessary.
We're just trying to
Well,
improve it. All right, we're just trying to improve Clippy. That's what went over it in the field test. So.
With 18 to 30-year-old males. Anyway,
No, if
Yeah.
you saw Cortana, she's a little circle, no boobs.
I didn't. So.
She's a little circle.
Anyway, so where last we left off, our intrepid adventurers had spent a little downtime in the capital of CN, basically role-playing how they did their level up. They met a few interesting people during that time. A whole ton of them. If you don't remember who they all were, you should go back and watch our VODs because they're awesome. But eventually they did get a job from Lord Tegan, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And he asked them to take care of some bandits that were robbing a noble friend of his. Yeah, so I think that's what
Yeah.
you guys were going off to do. And I think at the end of the session, Nina had worked out a plan to try and decoy yourselves up, right?
Well,
Yes.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had the idea. We've had yet to actually make the full plan.
Yeah.
So we got-
But we have costumes that were given to us by.
Yeah, I mean, you basically made the full plan, right? You got a wagon prepped with...
Dyes weighted appropriately.
I mean, there's still the battle plan to consider.
Eyes weighted appropriately.
Our battle plan is to kill the bad guys.
Well,
Or
then we
actually,
need
or
to
not
capture-
kill them. I forget.
We need to
Yeah.
capture one.
Yeah,
Capture,
we're
Very
using
sorry,
ourselves
not
as bait. I've got merchant garb.
Yeah. So you guys were basically given a 2-seater wagon. And you have horses. Would you just hook them up to pull it? Because
I guess.
basically, if you don't, you're gonna have a bunch of extra horses. So
Yeah.
okay.
Also, we need to disguise, and this is going to be really bad, we need to disguise Body Swiftwind as a horse, or people
Yeah,
are going
that's
to
not gonna
realize
happen.
this
No, let's not even worry
No, I
about
don't think
that.
he's gonna come for this.
Yeah.
No, even if he
like,
does come, he's gonna
you
be
can't
a
hide
Pegasus.
wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he's gonna be flying around.
We're not gonna try to beat ourselves against the wall
Also,
to try and
Travis,
hide.
as part of the stuff that we got, would it be possible to get a shield with the insignia on it? To replace, say, a turtle shield that might just stand out just a little bit?
You look like a noob.
I mean,
No,
Sure, you could.
or you can just leave it in the wagon.
Yeah, you could.
You're
just,
not
you could just leave. You've got a bunch of shit that you can arrange however you want. So yeah, you can totally just bury your turtle shield in the wagon. Do you
Yeah, and-
want a new shield?
Yeah, well, to keep up the appearance, yeah.
Unnecessary.
So is Durian the only one riding in the wagon then?
Well, I'm
I was
riding
gonna
as
be
a
a
guard,
guard.
so...
Okay, you're just on the wagon with him as a guard.
No, I'm a horse. Just an escort.
Okay, so Caben, are you on the wagon? Like, you need 2 horses to pull it.
Right.
So one of you has to ride with him.
so, yeah, I don't know. We haven't talked about this yet.
Okay. Well,
Exactly, that's just things that we need to do this session. Was to
yeah,
look
I'm,
at the
well,
fine
I'm
details.
trying
Talk
to
about it for
zoom
2
through
hours.
that because we
Yeah.
don't need to role play. No, you stay on the horse. No,
Are
you.
you sure?
Right,
That seems like something we would do.
I'm dressed
It
as a
does.
merchant, and I invite Fawn to be a merchant with me because I think she'll look the part better than Caben, who's got a rough and
So I
sort
can
of.
wear a pretty floral bonnet.
Is it a covered? Is it a
Sure.
covered wagon? Like, can I sit in the back and not look weird?
Well, it was an open wagon because you wanted people to see your
Oh, the
hauling
stuff. Okay.
position, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was the plan.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Totally
an
get a
open-
covered wagon if you want.
I
No,
was
no,
just
no.
curious.
It's open.
I didn't know what we had.
It's open. We've got 2 merchant outfits and 2 guard outfits.
Okay.
So,
Apparently, I'm
I
gonna
don't.
be a merchant.
I dissuade Nina from buying a shield, but if she's got her mindset to it, then I don't.
well, I wasn't going to buy a shield, I was just going to get a guard shield. Like,
No. Unnecessary. I tell her. I mean, it's fine. Like
You don't use your shield anyway, like ever.
Oh,
So
there's situations where I'm required to use it, though. It's better
There's
to be
not-
and it's better to be
we
fair.
don't need to beat it to death, but they're not going to look and say, there's a merchant with goods, and there's only a couple guards. Wait, where is the shield
Wait,
with the insignia?
a turtle shell. Let's leave.
Well, either way, I'm hiding the turtle shield. Fuck that.
Okay.
sure, yeah, you just toss it.
They've
out.
played Mario. They know what's up.
Cool. So you guys are geared. Fawn, then you and Durian are on the wagon. I guess that
correct.
means what's her horse name is pulling it.
Firefoot.
Firefoot. There you go.
Is he okay with that? Is he like pulling wagons?
Yeah, Firefoot. Firefoot's chill. Like it's my bro, my lady bro,
Cool.
because it's a female horse.
So I assume you take your female horse's armor off because like she's all armored.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to have.
Would that look
Caven-
really
Yeah, I-
weird to have barding?
Well,
like, I
I'll
mean,
offer Fawn,
Just-
would you let me okay if I just rode Firefoot while we're doing this? So you don't like just if she loses armor, she's a war horse. Like this is her effectiveness, right?
Yeah.
Or I offer I can stay in the wagon, you can ride Firefoot.
No, it's fine. You can ride Firefoot, and I just kind of like speak quietly to Firefoot, not using my spell, but you know, kind of.
Okay.
Caven's okay.
I mean-
He won't hurt you.
I mean, worst case scenario, if a battle occurs, Caven dismounts 5 foot, and then Allison mounts 5 foot.
Yeah, we pull
So she can
Legolas.
go little ridey
I
stuff.
jump, double backflip off. Fawn.
We'll need a
Whatever.
couple of rolls for this, but
No,
sure,
fine.
why not?
Okay, real quick. So, what time of day did we talk with Lady Nephish and Lord Tegan?
I don't know. It was like early afternoon. You're taking off the next day, so
Okay. I just
anything you want to do
make-
in between, go ahead.
Let's just say that I tell the party that we should go out around midnight when we were going to meet Swiftwind out in the front gates of the city. Oh no, he's still in the
What? He's in
stable.
the stable.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we update Swiftwind on our plans, basically.
Sure.
We
Yeah,
go-
I mean, you talk to him. He can
Sure.
understand common, so
we tell him we're gonna go take care of some minutes. Next day, and we're ready to go.
yeah. What do you tell him to do?
Yeah, I was gonna
I-
say.
I say you're welcome. I look around and I say you're welcome to join us.
Okay.
And then
Um,
I speak up
you-
in Elven, and I'm like, some eyes in the air could be quite useful.
Yes, but remember, if someone sees a Pegasus, it's going to blow the cover.
That
You have to stay outside.
That a Pegasus is associated with
if they
a
just see a
merchant.
Pegasus, well, I mean, if the Pegasus is following us, that might seem suspicious.
Yeah. This
Like,
is-
if they just see it in passing, sure. Oh wow, it's Pegasus. But if they watched for a while and it's following us,
I still
Yeah.
think that it's worthwhile. That the gain is better than the risks.
I mean, Swiftwind, are you okay with, keeping out of sight of nearby people? And still be able to follow us, or?
Pretty sure Swiftwind just kind of does
The Pegasus nods.
what he wants.
Okay.
I've had a long day. I'm not going to make so many horse noises this
Dang
time.
Oh, he
Come on,
nodded.
Travis.
So that's, yeah.
okay.
All right, so we head out.
Cool. You guys head
Before
out.
we head out,
Oh,
Travis,
Oh my-
Okay.
I wanna mail
we
my-
don't head out.
I want to mail my letter.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, you've been sitting on this, I know, for a while. My
I
apologies.
mean, I wrote it like 2 days ago in game time.
Yeah. So cool. You mail out a letter, and do you want to read that out loud? Do you want it to be a surprise? What?
Sure, I'll read it. It's not.
Okay.
I don't know. It's nothing like needs to be a secret or anything. So. All right. So here's my letter. This is in response to my mother's letter, who was mad that I haven't been writing apparently.
Oh. It happens.
Dear Mother, I must apologize for not writing these last many months. My days have been packed with the fiercest of adventure. When I haven't been outside of civilization, I have been resting and regaining my strength to return into the wilds. Currently, we are taking an extended time in Cien, where I received one of your letters. It sounds like you and Father heard of my exploits involving the dragon and Palatinus. While it was a rather young thing, it did take our whole group's effort to fall it. Beyond becoming Knights of Draconis, and it's like next to the letter is like a little drawing of the medal. It's very bad, but it's a little drawing of the medal.
Okay.
Nice.
I've traveled with the prince from the north, kingdom called Gryffindor or something, but he fell to a bloodthirsty criminal that we ended up tackling down. We tracked down and killed a real-life chimera that had killed another dear friend, and most recently ended the life of an evil necromancer that had been stalking us for a couple months. I couldn't believe I would ever be involved with anything of this magnitude a year ago, but here I am, still alive and healthy, by the way, no limbs lost. I'm not exactly sure where we'll be heading out next, but it will probably be in Cien or further to the north. I'm not sure if you've heard, but Palatinus and Taurus have broken out into war again. The silly politics of the kings have forced the countries into this when it could have been avoided. That's just my opinion. We left before the fighting broke out, and I don't really have any plans to return. Glad to hear you and Father are well. I hope the shop and business is going well. If I find any alchemical materials local to here only, I'll try to send some if they'll keep in the mail. Maybe you can find something or make something new. I'm sorry, I said, glad to hear you and father and sister are well. And love your son, Caden. Boom.
Nice.
Males.
Shalandra, Lorandralandra.
Sherelle.
No, they have the same last
Whatever
name. I'm not
his
going to
name
write
is.
that.
True story, when I was a kid, I would always sign like birthday cards to my parents, Jimmy Gertzog.
Really?
Because I'm like, oh, it's a card. You put your first and last name. No.
That's funny.
I don't even put my full first name.
Well, that's just
What do
lazy.
you put? T?
You put, what, you put
TRAV. Good enough.
Trav.
Trav. Nice.
Rev.
I grab a rope and in the morning and fetch my sheep and tie it to the wagon. Tie
Okay.
it to like belittle.
Yeah,
By the
no,
way,
no.
I tell the party that I've named my I decided on a name for the sheep.
I saw.
Oh God.
What's the name?
You're gonna call it Lamb?
This is Jefferson Starship.
Which makes absolutely
What's a
no sense
starship?
in this world.
That's a starship.
Well, I think of it as
Star
like
boat.
like no boats. It's a ship, not a boat, but in the stars.
Oh, like the gods and the constellations sailing
Yeah.
on the ocean of stars. Cool. All right, Travis Wheelie.
Caben can wax poetic. Nice. Awesome. You guys head out. So cool. Does anyone remember where you're heading to?
Yes.
Shoot, I have it written
Between
down.
Grigavon, I haven't even opened my notes yet, but I remember this. Between
Grigavon
Grigavon
and-
and Cantor. I'm reading
Very
it.
good, Josh.
Yeah, I should actually, now that I've mentioned, I should probably open my damn notes.
So we make for Haosi. Haosi.
Heyosi, yeah. Cool.
Heck.
So you guys head out. It's a couple days travel to get there. Nothing at all exciting. You do pass some people on the way, which is completely normal. Yeah. You guys get there. And I assume you just head right for Gergovian?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we rest overnight in a merchant appropriate inn.
Yeah.
Listen, I keep my ear to the ground at the bar for any rumors of bandits.
I'll also say to the party, like, the basic plan, which is to capture one alive, so if Caleb wants to wing someone in the knee and keep him alive. that'd probably
And
be a
his
good idea.
adventuring career.
Arrow to the knee.
That way we can interrogate him after we kill whoever attacks us.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Nina, this
Why don't we just tackle one instead?
Nina,
Pretty easy to shoot one in the knee.
Nina, why bother interrogating any of them?
Well, we need
Makes
to find
our
the home
job-
base. If we
Presumably,
interrogate one, we'll find the home base, so...
yeah. Actually, this is a good time. So I take the party aside during this night, and I say, "How do we want to play this, guys?" I'm not talking about our disguise, but our the road ahead. Once we find them, let's say, and they come out into the open, we weren't told to be exhaustive and hunt down every last bandit, but we're supposed to make an example. Are you guys prepared to make an example?
Well, we'll also ask to retrieve the cargo if we can, so... I mean, objective 1 is to capture one of them alive, and then find out where they're hiding, and, well, waylay to their base and be done with it. Alternatively, if we can't do that, and some of them flee, then it's up to our two woodland companions, and I will get the two elves, that you have to track them to their home base.
I look at
Well-
Nina like, Nina, I'm the quietest, most stealthy among you, and I do have some ancestry in the elves too. God, you're such a racist.
Yeah, no, I was talking about, you're not a woodland type though, you're the music type.
I'm not woodland type.
I am definitely
That's
the
fine.
more urban type, urbane, and I brush my vest off.
I mean,
my left side.
alternatively, if they're
Pop
going
your
to
collar a
ambush
little
us,
Yeah.
if they're going to ambush us, it leaves them with very, very few options. Like, they'll be looking for a well-covered area, probably with trees. So, we can probably figure out a couple of places where they'll attack us.
How? We've never been over here before.
I mean, just by looking at the scenery. Good ambush spots, yada yada.
Okay, so
I
from here? Where do we go?
I mean,
I will try to capture it, but I'd rather the bandits die than escape
well,
and warn others.
we have another that has the ability to capture people, and I look at Fawn this time. You can bind people like you did with the undead, right?
Oh, yes. I can snare them in branches and whatnot if we're outside.
Or
I doubt we'll
sorry.
encounter them inside, but
Yeah.
or
Sorry.
we could let them escape and run back to their camp, and our flying buddy can follow them and see where they go.
Well,
Or we could
alternatively,
track
we would want to make sure that they don't return so they can warn people. But if it happens, then it happens.
If a raiding party goes missing, they're going to figure it out pretty quickly.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're not going to sit around.
Well, I mean, there'll be time. We'll have a small window of time before they'll realize they've gone missing.
I think the point of this is, remember, guys, I don't know, something about this still feels fishy to me. You guys remember that Lady Nephish was from the Laurent Isle.
true.
Was she
Last time,
Wait, remind Cabin, was she from there, or did she just do business there?
she's from the Laurent Isle.
All right.
Yeah.
And this worries me a little bit because the only thing we have confirmed coming back from Laurent Isle are undead dinosaur skeletons and
Well, we know a
a
legitimate,
necromancer.
we know a legitimate race of humans or human. Oh, I don't say I guess people in general live there. So this could be legit
Bipeds.
Racist.
bipeds. That's
It's
what I mean.
odd. Why
I mean, it's a coincidence. Yeah.
why is there such brazen brigands? And moreover, CN having bandit problems? That's very odd.
Oh.
Something's odd here about all of this.
Well, like Lord Tegan said, people are taking advantage of the times.
Why would a talented knight that worked for Nephish be able to track down the bandits but not engage? How could a band of
Oh, 1
huge
on
number.
5, 1 on 10, even the best skilled person will get undone by a sheer number.
Hmm.
I mean, you throw 8 people at me once, I'm probably going to go down.
Durian, you should know this well, considering your experiences with prison and whatnot. Your spells couldn't save you from being taken in by some guards, so...
Fawn, that has nothing to do with anything right now. You just took bandits in prison and said, I can make this match."
I'm still giving an example of how even people who are perhaps stronger or more skilled could be overpowered.
Let's keep our eyes peeled, and not in terms of battle plans. Let's keep our eyes open to other things going on. All right?
Agreed.
My
Okay.
conspiracy senses are tingling.
Oh, yours isn't the only one.
Good.
I agree, this is probably a bit
Well-
too much to be just a coincidence, but...
We watch our backs then.
Mhm.
And watch each
We do
other's
what we
backs.
always do.
Yep.
And actually, on the mention of watching our backs, we've got that little shitty gnome to deal with yet too. And if we believe what he was saying, they've been following us, so it means they're probably following us now.
Well,
Could be right here, and I grab my hand out next to me. Do I catch
Oh
him,
yeah, it's Travis!
Travis?
Oh no!
Rolled hit.
What is that? My melee?
I'm joking. You grab it.
I was gonna
You-
say,
Actually, roll me a d20. Just roll me a d20.
Oh no! Don't roll a 1.
it might be worth having Swiftwind or Hedwig just
13.
looking
Okay.
behind us.
You don't knock the tray out of the passing waitress's hands.
Nice. All right.
wait, real quick, Travis, I have a question.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to wear my armor under my peasanty clothing, my merchant clothing? Sorry,
Yeah. What kind of armor do you have?
it's a +1 mithril shirt. It's Benrick's armor. I still have that on.
Oh yeah, totally. You
Don't
probably
mind
have
these
to
dangly pointy chains.
Yeah, you'd probably have to
guys.
They're
tuck
charms.
those into your belt or something.
Okay.
But yeah, you can get some clothing over that.
I just look pretty
Sure.
buff or something, probably. It's all good.
Oh, I
You
guess we
could
got
you
all
could
the
be
supplies.
Durian's pregnant wife.
I was gonna say, I guess we got all the supplies necessary. I assume I have a cloak of the guard or something on Travis.
You just have looks like well, you've got your armor on. Like you can't really
Mercenary
hide
guard.
it.
mercenary guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've just got like some nondescript.
Like we're
cloak or
posing
whatever.
as guards, not like official guards, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were going for the official thing. Oh well, never mind.
No, they're not. No.
I guess what else was I gonna say? Yeah, like it might be worth having Swiftwind or Hedwig keep our eye on our like behind us, just in case if the Minotaurs and the
See?
Little Gnome come up.
This is what I was saying. You didn't want the Pegasus to be near us, but they're going to be totally
No,
useful.
no. I mean,
Plus, you
I
guys
just
are
don't
getting
want-
a
I
ton
don't, I
of
don't want
attention
him.
in town since you
Yeah.
brought up Pegasus in.
Yeah.
But they
Don't
don't
mind
want,
us.
it's not that I don't want Swiftwind around us. He just can't be seen if this plan is to work.
All right.
Maybe they'll
Well,
think
we-
they can get a Pegasus out of it too, and they'll be more apt to attack.
Like our whole plan rides on them believing us just to be normal guards in a normal caravan.
I mean, when
They just think a Pegasus
if you
might
see the
blow that cover.
Pegasus, I don't think it's like an actual army or anything. I just
No, but still,
maybe they see the Pegasus and they see dollar signs all over the feathers. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just to me, it could potentially blow our cover, and that's something we can't risk. You know what I mean?
Nope, Nina.
Nina, I don't know what you mean, but that's okay. I think things will make themselves clear when we get underway.
We'll figure it out on the way, just like we always do. And I give her a wink. Elf wink.
Elf wink. More effective
For
than
once-
normal wink.
For once, I'd like to be more prepared. You are not prepared.
It's fine. We'll be fine. We're always fine. Unless we split up, and then we're not.
Yeah, so the fork in the road, we split up.
It's always a great
So-
idea.
So you guys pass a night in Haosi and head out.
How long is the trip to Grovian?
It's probably 3 days.
Okay.
So do you guys, I guess, want to do anything special? How close are you having Swiftwind stay?
I assume he just flies in the air, like really high above, like out of line of sight. So
Have
that
you
if
seen
people see him-
Swiftwind? He likes to show off everywhere he goes.
I guess
but-
my point is he can't do that like all day, right?
Yeah, he
Nah.
doesn't, he doesn't
I mean,
fly for like 8 hours, right?
Yeah, he's not a goose, okay? He can't just power through
He
flying.
just migrates. Can
How
go.
about he did? I suggested the party that we have him check in every couple hours, but
Yeah, that
otherwise to
works.
stay distant from us, and then to stay outside of town once we get to Grovian, so we don't cause the same stir that happened in Haosi.
Okay.
Keep our cover intact,
Cool.
and I'll physically imagine we'll definitely make this up to you after this mission is over. Well, this hiding secrecy thing.
Okay. Cool. So you guys continue on. All right. So you go for 3 days. Cool. So yeah, like let's see here. Like I said, you guys are just going along and you pass quite a few people. So like Kanta or Rippian, one of the two, I don't remember, is like a big port city. So there's actually a fair amount of travelers like coming back and forth, you know, probably going to the capital or continuing on, you know, along. Okay. And you guys pass the first night uneventfully. Second day, it starts to rain. Pretty hard, in fact. So it's still spring, so you're getting showers here and there. It can be kind of cold and chilly. And you guys are just trudging through the forest, I guess. And you don't run into anything, and pass the second night.
I guess on the second night, I'll bring up a conversation to the party, and I'll start by saying, so when we reach Gregorian,
Gregovian.
Close enough.
Close enough.
and I sort of look at Durian when I say this. Durian, since you're the best person in a party to probably handle this,
Aww.
you need to act drunk and let slip of our cargo at a local inn to spread like it's valuable to try and get these attention. Like play that.
You don't pull the wool over people's eyes much, do you, Nina?
Well, you know,
I got all
spreading
these
around that it's a
expensive
caravan
Don't worry.
full of
I know how to handle dropping in
Yeah.
truth and falsehood together. Don't try and plan it out for me. But that said, might help on the road. 2 days ago we passed a lot of travelers. I don't think it would be natural for merchants to question common folk, but perhaps the two of you could get a sense of what lies ahead
Well,
if we
I said,
see some
when
travelers.
Like when we get to town, we've got to play the act. Like me and Cayman will do like a watch of the caravan at night, just to make like actual guards would do to protect the cargo. You basically just need to sell the act that it's valuable cargo and stuff.
Don't worry, man. Nina, you don't worry about it. But I want you to ask on the road of travelers, just so we have some news up ahead. It's something that guards would do anyway.
I will.
Good.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you guys are around your campfire on the second night. What's our watch order?
I watch first and then
I
go to
forget
sleep.
the actual order, but we do it, I think, with me or Fawn at the beginning
Oh
or
yeah,
the
I
end.
think you two can
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
handle the whole thing if
Yeah.
you want.
I think that's what we've been doing.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if it's just the two of them, I go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you guys are around your fire. You're trying to dry yourselves or stay as dry as possible, right? Because it's been raining all day.
Oh, okay.
Still raining.
Yeah.
Yay,
So
rain.
yeah, you guys have a tarp. You're just trying to set up as dry a place as you can.
Yeah, yeah.
For the night, and you do hear.
I am miserable. I am
Yeah.
I hate
Oh yeah.
elements, man.
Oh yeah. Durian is bitching and moaning the whole time.
Dude, camping rain
Nothing
sucks.
new.
And it's starting to get dark. You guys hear it sounds like a horse and wagon coming down the road. It's definitely something rumbling toward you.
Now, when you say you
Uh,
guys,
Like all of you.
okay,
I
no
go to
no one's
investigate.
asleep yet.
okay, just
You're,
check.
you're like setting up camp.
Well,
Damn
I
it.
go to investigate.
Nina, go see what it is. Son of a bitch, maybe they have tarps
Like,
or
full
something to put over.
Like Fawn, Cayman, come, but don't reveal yourselves just in case if it's trouble.
We don't have invisibility like
guys.
Durian
It's a
does.
road,
No,
guys.
no, I mean just you can see hide, be stealthy.
guys, it's a
like,
road.
obviously we cannot
People are
be
traveling on the road.
Yeah, you never know.
I just kind of hang out. It's fine. Just we're all here.
I go investigate.
Stay within sight, Nina. But go ahead and look it up.
Yeah, you head out and look, and you see looks like just a guy on a cart. It's like a small cart being drawn by probably a mule. And as he comes closer, you see it's like an older elven man. He kind of stops in front of you and says, "Evening there, dear. Are you setting up camp for the night?"
Indeed, sir. How fare's the road?
Well, wetter than I was hoping. Do you mind if I share your fire? It's getting dreadful cold out."
Send them on their way, Nina. I call over.
I glance back at him I personally do not mind, but it's not my decision alone. I sort of look at the caravan, Travis. Do I see anything?
You see a caravan.
It's
Like,
like it's
a
not a
donkey
caravan so much as
Yeah.
it's a
donkey
mule-drawn cart. You step over to talk to him, and you look over, and you see looks like just earthen pottery sitting on probably some straw, to keep it from bouncing around and cracking
If we
and
break
smashing.
them, do we find money?
It's possible. You'd have to
We
try.
could try. We should
Right,
walk into people's
you know
houses
what?
and throw pots around.
You know what, sir? Why don't you join us? Stay a while and listen. We can have a good chat.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, that was the joke and reference because my character's actually from the Amway community, unfortunately, apparently.
If you start
Don't-
when you
don't
if you
laugh
start
at
leading
that.
this guy over, I tell you to, I say, Ninalia, send them on their way.
You could have good information on the road ahead of us, Durian.
He's coming from behind us.
Wait, didn't you say it was
I'm
something-
sorry, good sir, but I'm actually right here.
I have to deal with.
Would
Listen,
you mind if I shared your fire? It's getting
Sir
dreadful
Fawn,
cold.
we're
out.
hiring more competent mercenaries next time. Every place that says cold and wet is the next. We can't have you here messing with our cargo in the night. My men have duties to be about.
I just wanted to share your fire. Perhaps a bit
Sure.
of good conversation to pass the night.
Mm.
I don't like this.
Surely we can loan him the fire. We're more capable than guarding an old man in our presence.
Nina, then you will accompany Cabin in the guard duty tonight and do double duty to make sure he doesn't go snooping around our wares. Deal?
By
Yes,
the
sir.
gods, you people certainly are suspicious.
We're men of trade. Of course we're suspicious.
As am I.
Ha-
Are you in need of any pottery, sir?
I ignore him. I turn away, gesture to the fire, say, yes, sit. Whatever.
He turns to you, Nina, and whispers, "Your employer is mighty rude."
I just whisper back, I think he has an issue with rain. He's not normally like this.
As do I. That's why I wanted to be around the fire.
That's alright, sir. Take a seat.
Thank you, my dear.
I walk
Thank you. I appreciate the hospitality.
I pull Fawn away like 5 or 10 feet.
Oh, and say,
I say, I don't like this.
I don't either, but what are we going to do about it?
While they're over there and he's by the fire, I just kind of mutter, "I'm just the hired help, sir."
Oh, in these times, we do what we can for money. Thank you, son. I appreciate your hospitality, at least.
How old is this
Wait.
guy? Am I kind of eyeballing him?
Yeah, he's like the elven equivalent of 70 in human years. He's pretty old.
Okay, yeah.
He's like 300 then? Is that right?
He's probably pushing 4.
All right.
So I like
Oh,
offer
look,
him
a
a seat.
day over
Thinking-
250.
Is he a
sir.
high elf, a woodland elf?
Yeah, he's a high elf, a normal
Sorry.
elf.
So,
Well,
I offer him a seat, Travis. I give him like a
Yeah.
cup of hot tea or something like we can make up.
Yeah,
and-
whatever the hell you're brewing. Yeah. Oh, thank
And-
you, my dear.
So, sir, where do you hail from?
Oh, well, I am from... Shit, my map reset.
A place.
I come from Vigoth. I was going to Hayosi to sell my pottery. Fine wares like this you can't find anywhere, my dear. Would you like to purchase any pots? I must
Right.
admit they are slightly full of rain at the moment.
Unfortunately, my earnings must go to my family, sir. But,
I understand, my dear. Does your husband not work? I must assume if you are on the road doing such perilous duty that... is he infirm?
I have no husband at the moment, sir. But I must
Oh.
attend to my 2 younger sisters.
whoa.
Oh, I
I
see.
work for their cause.
I understand. Well, very, very good of you to take up the mantle of leadership in your family. And what of you, son? Where are you from? Looks at you, Cabin.
Just say from up north. Wait, up north above Sion.
Ah,
Shit.
does that place have a name?
Yes. Yes, it does. Let me look up my journal to see it.
That's why I put it on my notes on my character.
Are you telling him where you're really from?
So Ellerith is like the country, right? Not the city.
Yeah, it's like a kingdom or I don't know. Whatever I put down.
I just say Ellerith, I guess. From some, yeah, I just say that kingdom. I don't give more perspective than that.
I apologize. I'm not entirely sure where that is. That's in the northern continent, isn't it?
Durian
Indeed.
chuckles when he says, I don't
Indeed.
know where that is. I go,
Indeed, it
and then
is.
I
Some other-
I pull, just like for the acting purposes, I'm sitting next to Fawn and I'm like going over like ledgers or some sort of numbers, basically like talking quietly with her.
Oh, okay. Fawn, you can't read, but you, I
Yeah,
assume,
I'm just
just
like,
nod
oh yeah,
along.
the numbers and the things. I'm pretty sure that's a number. It might be a letter. I don't know.
Anyway,
Fawn is the worst actor ever.
So
It reminds me of that gif of that guy who's like pretending to sweep with a broom. I think it's like in the background of Star Trek or something.
I think
That's
it's from
what I get
007. But yeah.
Okay.
So, sir, we had odd rumors about the road ahead. I was wondering if you had anything.
Oh,
On your
what
travels.
sort of rumors?
Well, we heard that random caravans were being ambushed.
Oh, well, I certainly hope not. I didn't run into anything on my way.
Oh, then there just must be rumors, and I let out a sigh of relief.
Well, hopefully the road treats you well. Ah, links everywhere. Cool. So. God damn it. Oh, you guys and your gifts. Okay.
Sorry.
So. Cool. So you guys chat up the old man. Apparently, Durian is going to act the jerk, or he's letting out his normal personality. Whatever.
the haughty merchant. I'm just,
Yeah, the haughty
I
merchant.
have no interest in some commoner trying to sell his pottery. I have expensive dyes in the barrels.
Sure you do. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, you guys just go to sleep, I guess, after talking to him. Did
Oh,
you
we set up the
ask
watch
him
for the
everything?
caravan.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we're doing
yeah.
the watch, but they're going to sleep.
Yeah, and I tell him, I lay down, I'm like, Nina, you'll help out with the watch, yes?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Cool.
Well.
So, whoop. Drop the dice. Cool. So you guys go to sleep. And you all wake up the next day. No problem.
That's good.
Yeah, old guy bids you farewell. Tries to get you to buy some pottery, but, got the idea that you're probably not interested.
Nope.
Awesome. You
Okay.
continue on.
I slit his throat as he's walking away.
And then he turns chaotic evil and very
He turns into a dragon. No, I'm just joking. Cool. So, yeah, you guys, I assume, actually let him go and
Yes.
continue on.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to Jimmy, to Durian, that apparently he had no troubles coming from Vigoroth, so that road is at least safe from bandits, at least for now.
This is good.
I'm not surprised about that. It's Kanta and Rippian Way that have the important port cities. Bygoth is a backwater town, middle of nowhere.
I love how everywhere Durian hasn't been. Fucking backwater.
Well, we don't know it's backwater.
Duh. If Durian hasn't
It
been
is-
there, it's
it is-
obviously backwater.
It is on the two main roads that go to Cian, so...
Wait, did he have no opinion on the Pegasus with us?
It wasn't with us.
Yeah, I thought you guys told it to hide.
Yeah, we told
Yeah.
it to be scarce.
So like it's
Yeah.
it's following us, but not by us. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it rejoined us at
Swiftwind
night
checks-
or something.
No, Swiftwind checks in every once in a while,
Oh,
but
okay.
keeping distance.
He knows to, like, not be, like...
Or at least we
Shall we-
tried to
wait.
convey to him to
Yeah.
make
Right.
himself
Okay,
scarce.
I figured he would just join us at night, but my mistake.
He wasn't there, so
Okay.
There you go.
Cool. You guys get to Gregovian late in the afternoon the next day.
Okay.
Cool. So just chill. And you said like Swiftwind, go away, basically.
Shoo,
Like-
shoo.
Just stay low, basically, like, keep
Okay.
low.
Do you guys like try and communicate with him a plan, or
Well, I mean, I could speak with him and
I
stuff.
tell okay. Well, during that day, then I had said, Fawn, maybe next time Swiftwind checks in, find out if he's seen or heard anything suspicious, and maybe tell him just to meet us on the other side of Gregovian tomorrow. So I assume we're just going to head out right away. And out of character, for our information,
Yeah.
Travis, is it Kanta or Ripien that's the bigger port city? Just so I know which way I'm gonna bullshit where we're headed.
Yeah, I think Ripien.
Okay, good.
With that, I would also ask the rest of the party, like, if they have any questions for Swiftwind that I could ask him.
Just that if he would be okay if the people who come to attack us manage to flee, if he would follow them in the air, so that we can find their hideout. I guess.
Well, that's a lot to assume that someone's going to 100% attack us, but
Let's get on the other side of Gergovia, and then we can form a scouting plan.
Like, basically just ask him to scout if we can't capture one. How you say it's up to you. This is just the basic idea.
I might word it differently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so you guys spend the night. You work out with him, to meet you on the other side of the city the next day. No problem. He flies off before you guys get there. And you pull in, easy peasy, no problems. You guys, I think, since you worked out a plan with him, you probably have like fake, merchant credentials or whatever that you've been using.
Fake papers from TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do
The
have
whole
fake.
shebang.
Yeah, you totally have. You have both, right? You have your real papers, but you're showing your fake ones. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I am totally Merchant XYZ. Yes, that's correct.
yeah. You can pick out whatever name you would like. Just try and make it gender appropriate. Anyway, yeah, you guys pull in and head to a tavern. And why don't we call a break there?
Sure.
Okay.
Go to our real life taverns and our kitchens and get more
Yes.
beer.
Okay, we got break number 1, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back in 5 or so minutes with more D&D. See you guys then.